Phoenix quarantine edition.
Quarantine week 4, 5. I don't know. I lost count, man. I lost count, and it's been
quite a while. We're now playoffs should be starting in
this week. Yeah.
No, in 3 days.
Yeah, because today was supposed to be that Lakers game that would have been the last Suns game of the season.
Yeah, it sucks.
Fucking bullshit.
Well, we had some action last week though. We had the 2K tournament finished up.
Wrapped up on Saturday.
Horse. I don't know. Is horse even still going on?
I don't know. I stopped watching the horse tournament. It really fucking sucked.
Yeah,
we'll get to that in a second. First, let's talk about 2K. So, as Andrew predicted, our boys Booker and Ayton met in the finals. The semifinals also featured 2 Clippers and 2 Suns. So, West Coast out here representing. My boy Pat Beverly lost to Ayton in the semifinal.
That was obviously going to happen.
It was not obvious, bro. Pat Beverly was one of the best players on there.
Dude, a true 2K scout would know that immediately, just after the first round. He didn't stand a chance.
No.
And then, our boy,
So, the semifinals and finals were all best of 3 series, but none of them went to 3 games.
Wow.
Every single matchup was a sweep, which is pretty crazy. Even the finals, Booker swept Ayton 2-0. Is awesome.
Sweet Prince.
Yeah, our Sweet Prince. I'm not repping him today, though. I got Cam Johnson. Got that new
choice. Nice.
Yeah. I got the purple because Cam Johnson always balls out in the purple jerseys. Just happens. I don't know why.
Do you have a low Suns?
I have 2 low Suns.
Oh, those are cool.
Both of them are Booker. I ended up going 9-6 in the tournament overall. I picked Booker over Ayton. I picked Book over Harrell in the semis. I picked Pat over Ayton in the other semi, though. So, shit happens.
Wrong.
Whatever. Pat Bev's my guy.
Is it safe to say that Booker is the best gamer in the NBA?
Definitely. Just off that and his Call of Duty alone, he's by far the best gamer in the NBA. And then the horse tournament started. I watched the whole first round. It was pretty garbage. Like, the production quality was terribly low, especially compared to just getting off watching the 2K tournament. It was horrible. Half these people were playing in their driveways with, like, not full-size courts, and then the other half were playing on, like, actual half courts like Chauncey is here. And then, like, I don't know, Trae Young took a bunch of free throws that were, like, really close to the basket. Wasn't no free throws because he was playing in his driveway, so he just kind of made up a free throw line.
I'm surprised that they don't all have, like, nice courts.
Yeah, me too. I was kind of shocked about that.
Did you see the
Mike Conley had the nicest court on his house.
Oh, yeah, it was indoors, wasn't it?
Yeah, his was nice. Yeah. Mike Conley's out here balling.
Dude, you'd think that all NBA players would have something like that. Did you see the news story, though? Like, Giannis, I saw it on Facebook. It was like, Giannis said that he doesn't have a hoop, so he can't practice during quarantine. And there was like
Giannis doesn't have a hoop?
Dude, he's bullshit. It's total bullshit, dude. And there was like a million Facebook comments like freaking out about it. But it's like, dude, I think he's just saying that he's not working so that way people don't, like, feel obligated to work too. So then, dude, he guarantee you has a hoop. Guarantee he has a hoop.
He might have like a hoop in his driveway, but he might not have like an actual one.
I'd be shocked, man. He's raking in money. He's obsessed with basketball.
But he probably didn't think about needing one until the quarantine started. Because think about it. Normally, they just go to the facility and practice.
Yeah, but
normally they don't need to have one at home.
If somebody put $100 million in your bank account and you were a professional basketball player,
like I said, he probably has one in his driveway, like a fucking cheap-ass one like we had when we were kids, but he probably doesn't have something like that.
I think he was lying.
No, Giannis wouldn't lie.
Saying he's not practicing basketball, dude. He's practicing basketball.
Giannis wouldn't lie like that.
He would.
What is the incentive of lying about that?
Because if you say that you're not practicing, if you say you're practicing, then the other players, the other superstars, are all going to be practicing hard too.
They already are, though.
Every mental edge that you can get is what they're trying to do.
No one's going to be like, oh, Giannis isn't practicing, so I don't need to. No one's going to care.
I disagree.
No one cares what he's doing.
I don't think that Kyrie ever believed in the flat earth either. I think he was just saying that just to see, like, the the media reaction.
I think
And
Kyrie
of course
believed
he
in
blew
it.
up.
I think Shaq said it just to get a reaction.
Well, yeah, Shaq doesn't believe it, obviously, but
I think
I don't think
Kyrie
Kyrie
actually
believes
believes it.
he went to Duke. Like he's
For
smart.
like a semester.
Yeah, but he's smart as fuck.
No, going to Duke for basketball does not mean you're smart. They barely go to class, and then they drop out as soon as basketball season's over, and they go to the draft.
I still
He
think
like
he's smart.
barely went to Duke.
Whatever.
Same thing with Aiden. Aiden went to fucking U of A for like 6 months.
Well, I think he was just saying it to see the media reaction. I don't think he actually believed in the flat Earth. But there's no way to prove it either way, so we'll have to just let the people,
I don't know
let
that
people
Giannis would
decide.
just say that for
Dude.
no reason.
Why? It's not even like
There's
lie.
not a
Like,
reason to say it though. No one's gonna just be like, "Oh, he's not practicing, so I don't need to." Because on the flip side, if he said he was practicing, he wouldn't inspire anybody that wasn't to start practicing. They're all gonna do their own thing. No one cares what the other players are doing.
I think that they kind of do. I mean, they're gonna practice either way, but it's like you gotta catch the opponents by surprise. You know, who knew
don't
he would
think
be
so.
in the gym working hard every day? You know.
Everybody, because that's what he's doing.
Yeah, well, that's what he's doing, but he said he doesn't. Whatever. All right, let's go next topic.
That doesn't make
Next
any
topic.
sense. That doesn't
He
make
was lying.
no sense.
He was lying.
There's no reason to lie about that. All right, hot take house. My first question for you. Since we asked,
What's this?
these are some crossover NBA NFL jerseys. So, because last week we talked about the best NBA players that could play football.
Oh, you're gonna ask me?
Tell me who the
Dude,
best
I don't even
football
know
players
football
are that
players.
could play basketball. Give me whoever you can think of. I made a whole, like a starting 5 plus a 6 man.
Do they have to be in their primes right now?
No.
Okay.
Try to make a starting 5 plus a 6 man if you can.
All right. Randy Moss,
Okay. What position is he playing?
2, shooting guard.
Okay.
Let's go with Bart Scott as power forward.
Okay.
How about? No. I'll put Bart Scott as center, and I'll put Gronk at power forward.
That's my power forward.
2 big guys in there. All right, cool. I'll go with Larry Fitzgerald as the point guard.
Okay.
And then for my 3, let's see. How about how about Marshawn Lynch?
Lynch at the 3.
Yeah.
All right.
And I have to have a 6 man.
Yeah. Who's coming off the bench to give you that extra push?
All right. I'm gonna go with O.J. Simpson.
Straight killer off
Yeah.
the bench. All right.
What do you have?
My point guard, who's kind of like a Ben Simmons big point guard, is Cam Newton. Incredibly athletic, big guy. He's like a point forward kind of. My shooting guard is Patrick Mahomes. There's a lot of footage out there on him. He can ball it up.
Really?
Yeah. He actually got in trouble with the Chiefs because last offseason he was playing basketball.
Oh, really?
And they were like, "Don't play basketball. We don't want you to get hurt."
Wow.
And then my small forward is Jimmy Graham. And then I also have Gronk at the 4 because he's, just big fucking body. Jimmy Graham also played college basketball, so he's pretty good. And then Mike Evans would be my center. He's tall, also played college basketball. They actually recruited him off the basketball team at A&M to become a wide receiver.
Wow.
And then my 6 man coming off the bench would be a backup point guard, Russell Wilson.
Dude, I was
He's
thinking
short,
about
he's
putting
quick, he could pass the ball. He'd be a good point guard.
Huh.
For sure. Alright, hit me with your first hot take of the day.
All right. Well, we'll go with an easy one. Will the NBA play a game before July?
Yes. I've been reading rumors that they say May 7th.
May 7th.
Yeah, possible May 7th return.
Just end of the season again?
Yeah, I think so. They're talking a lot of possibility about like playing all the games in like 1 or 2 locations, keeping everybody kind of confined, but anything we can get at this point would be awesome, so I'll take it. But I think before July, yeah. Definitely.
Nice.
Alright. This is kind of an easy one. I mean, it's really just a matter of how much sports you watch. What's the most memorable game of any sport that you've ever watched? Like the one that just sticks out in your mind.
Probably 2012, I think. OKC versus Mavericks. This is my first like NBA playoff game because I got into the NBA this season. I was at my buddy Alex Murray's house. We were in the basement. He was a Mavericks
Shout out
fan.
Alex.
Yep.
That's the year the Mavericks won it all.
No, that's 2011.
Oh.
It was the year after.
Damn.
It was the first round of the playoffs. Can I bring up the clip?
Sure.
Oh, let's go.
Don't get us in trouble with YouTube because we're putting up fucking videos of
Dude,
other
I bet
videos.
you if I can cut it out if we get flagged or whatever. Mavericks. Alright. It was a super close game. There it goes right here.
You know how we call people broad sexuals?
Yeah.
I think you're a little bit of a KD sexual.
Katie's my guy. That's it.
You're a KD sexual.
Not really, but this was dope. 9 seconds left, down 1.
That was
Probably
lucky.
that, dude.
That wasn't even that good of a shot, bro. He was smothered on defense there.
Yeah, and he put it in. To win the
Lucky,
game.
dude. He was.
Oh,
that was
stop.
not a good advised
Stop,
shot.
dude,
No one would say, "Oh, you should take a shot with a dude directly in your face with his hands
Dude,
up."
This is what a hater
And
is.
he got a
Sounds like
lucky
America.
bounce. He got a lucky bounce, dude. That was not a good shot.
If that was Devin Booker, what would you be saying about it?
That was not a good shot, bro. That was fucking. He was covered like a
give me a
motherfucker. You should
break.
pass out of that.
Give me a break. If he passed out, he would have gotten ripped too. Guarantee you.
No, because he was fucking covered. When the defense is that
Double
tight on
teams,
you, why would you shoot
up.
it?
You gotta just put the team on your back and put the ball in the net.
You even said it, double teamed. Why would you pop a shot double teamed where they're right in your face?
That was the only plays that OKC ever had, was pass the ball to Kevin Durant or let Westbrook do his thing. Which that's not good.
Harden was on the team at that point.
Yeah, but still, they didn't have any plays. They never ran plays. It was just like,
That's not a good
that was
thing.
it. I'm not saying that was a good thing. That wasn't a good thing. That was their weakest point. Was that Kendrick Perkins?
That's the year they went to the finals and lost, huh?
Yeah.
They gave LeBron a fucking
So there's
ring,
that.
bro. Fuck them. They gave LeBron a ring.
This is a hater.
No, dude.
That's all it is.
That's
simply.
a bullshit shot,
Dude.
dude. That was lucky.
Whatever. All right.
You
so
can't
that's
say
fine.
if he takes that 100 times, he's gonna make like less than 50 of them.
All that matters.
He's not gonna catch that bounce every single time.
All that matters is he put it in,
He got lucky.
and they won the game.
Lucky shot. Good for
Whatever.
him.
And then the next series, they played the Lakers, and there was a dope Westbrook. Like they were down. Westbrook had a steal and one. Ramon Sessions fouled him, and the crowd went nuts. So that's my second most memorable game there. That's what I got. I
I
didn't
don't know, man. You
This
remember it
team-
because it's lucky.
I remember because it was dope.
Lucky.
Simple.
You use
Alright.
the word dope, I use the word lucky.
All right, whatever you want to call it. Whatever makes you happy.
That wasn't a good shot. Why would you take that shot? He was completely smothered
Because
on
he won the
defense.
game with it. Come on.
There's no way he knew when he shot that he was gonna make it.
Does anybody ever take a shot and know they're gonna make it? It's like a wide
Yeah, when
open-
they're open.
All right,
He was not
Whatever,
open.
we're
He
done
was
here.
the exact opposite of
we're
open.
done. Moving on. All right, we're gonna get through it.
No one would advise you to take that shot.
Alright.
They would be like, you're smothered past that.
Rank the Suns' new coach, Monty Williams. Give him a report card first.
For his first year,
Yeah.
B+. Best we've been in fucking 5 years. One of the first coaches to survive a full season in the last however long.
Do you think he's gonna be here for the next 3 years?
Yeah.
Nice.
He'll be here for longer than that. He's gonna get us in the playoffs, get a fucking contract extension, all that.
Nice. Yeah, I like him too.
He's good.
Do you got any
Your
more?
fucking boy loves him.
Yeah, no. Do you got any more, or do you want me to keep going?
I got one more for you.
Alright.
What is the best sports video game ever? There's only one correct answer.
NHL Hits 2000.
Wrong. NFL Street on the PlayStation 2. Best game ever. Maybe not even best sports game. Maybe the best video game ever.
No.
Yeah,
Stop.
NFL Street, dude.
They're probably made by the same people, NHL Hits and NFL Street.
Was it EA?
I don't remember. But it was like kind of ridiculous. Like, they think if you scored like 3 times in a row, like the puck would catch on fire and you'd be like filthy. You'd lay people out. I don't remember exactly, but it was on the PS2 around that same time.
PS2 was dope. I
I
need to
didn't
get
have the
one.
NFL though. But yeah.
NFL Street, bro.
The
Best game
PS2
ever.
controllers don't work anymore.
Michael Vick was a cheat code. Randy Moss was a cheat code. Ricky Williams was a tank. That's the best video game.
Actually, my favorite sports game of all time is Mario Baseball. I should say baseball.
You just think that because you're good at it.
Yeah.
You're too good at it.
But there's been somebody better than me. Always. My older brother was nasty, and Tony, dude, was a
Shout out
monster.
Tony, bro.
Yeah, shout out to Tony. He was a
I'm gonna send
monster
him
at baseball.
Yeah.
But
I was always better at kart and smash.
Kart was fun.
I was never good at baseball.
All right. If you could have one former Suns player from the last 3 years to be back on the team, who would it be?
Bledsoe.
Why's that?
Because he's the best person that's left the Suns in the last 3 years. All the other guys left and they're just alright. But he left and he's on a championship caliber team now and he's a big part of it.
All right, good answer.
The only problem is he didn't want to be here.
And my last question: what's your NBA pet peeve?
Bronzexuals, dude. They annoy the fuck out of me. But that should get changed once this Jordan documentary comes out in a few weeks. Because then they'll see that LeBron is nothing compared to Jordan.
What about the Jordan sexuals? Are they gonna?
I don't mind the Jordan sexuals because they're right. Jordan is the GOAT. LeBron ain't no GOAT, dude.
All right.
LeBron has more finals losses than Jordan had rings.
I don't want to know. I don't want to get into this. All right.
Finals losses aren't a good thing. Sure,
Yeah.
he made it to the finals. But if he's so good and he made it there, he should have fucking won the finals. He lost to some not so great teams in the finals.
Like who?
Like the Mavericks.
That was the big.
I hate to say it, but they were not that good, and they whooped his ass. They held him to 8 points in a game. 8 points in a finals game.
That was the one year where he
He also
he
lost
did
to the Spurs
choke.
twice. Granted,
Spurs
they
were
have the best
filthy.
coach of all time.
The Spurs were so nasty too those years.
They have the best coach of all time, but like they don't have a LeBron. They don't have a superstar.
They had Kawhi.
Kawhi was not a superstar at that point.
He was a budding superstar.
Okay, but he wasn't a LeBron at that point. If he's so great, why can't he fucking win these games?
All right. If the Spurs, the 2016 Spurs played the 2014 Spurs played the Jazz from Jordan era, who would win?
I don't know. Probably the
If the Warriors played them, who would win? Warriors. Not
Yeah.
Not even close.
Yeah.
Who would win? The Warriors or the Bulls?
Bulls. Jordan and Pippen were that good, bro. That's LeBron's biggest problem. He never found himself a Pippen. He never found himself a co-star because he hates sharing the fucking spotlight. He might have one with AD, but it might be too late. He's too old now, man.
What about D-Wade?
Okay, they won 2 championships in 4 years when he promised fucking 5 championships upon arrival.
He was
Like an
small.
idiot.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Like an
But-
idiot. Not 1, not 2, not 3. Fucking stupid. Nope, just 2.
In LeBron's defense, dude, like, he just got there.
And they beat
it was
an
like a
undermanned
Heat, like,
OKC team that was young as fuck.
Whatever. It was like, all right, so we got there, and he said that during like a Heat like pep rally.
Yeah.
So he was just hyping up the crowd, like.
Well, he shouldn't have said it. It's
Yeah, whatever.
stupid.
Whatever. All right. Do you want to know what my NBA pet peeve is?
What?
It's when people. It's when people. All right. Here's 2 things actually. One, like a skinny dude will come into the league as a rookie and be like undersized, like KD. People will label them a bad defender, but then they never let that stigma go. People probably still call Booker a bad defender, right?
Probably, yeah.
Is it true?
Not this year, but it was up until
It
this year.
That's the same idea that, dude, Kevin Durant is a nasty defender. We were talking about this last week. He's a nasty defender. Yeah, he is, but he still has the stigma of being a bad defender.
He's not an elite defender. He's not a person you would think of as like a top defender in the league.
I would,
but you love him. You're on his nuts.
That's my other NBA pet peeve is if somebody disagrees, if you like a player and somebody else disagrees, then you're immediately a dick rider on their nuts or something like that.
So his NBA pet peeve is me.
And then the last point is when people hate on Russell Westbrook
For not sharing the ball?
But just for like they
For
say
stat
he sucks.
chasing?
They say he sucks, but it's like you don't even watch his games.
He's good, but he's a stat chaser. In OKC that year where he got the triple-double record, he was like out rebounding over his own teammates. He was like, no, that's my board. I need
Not
the
really.
stats.
They would just let him have it. Like Steven Adams would just let him have it.
But he was jumping in front of Steven Adams. When Steven Adams clearly had the board, he would like cut him off and take it.
Whatever.
Stat chasing, bro.
It's not. Whatever.
The main reason I don't like Russell is because he tried to break the record here in Phoenix. That was the night where he would have broke the record. And the Suns shut his ass down.
Which record?
The triple doubles in the season.
That's the
And
reason
we didn't let him do it in our fucking house. Because no one breaks records in our house except us. And I think he's a stat chaser, bro. Sure, he got all those triples doubles. Did they even make the playoffs that year? And if they did, they didn't make it out of the first round.
You didn't make it out of the first round.
Exactly.
Whatever.
So what good are your stats if you're not going to win the games?
Without him, where would they have ranked?
Probably dead last in the NBA. But they still they couldn't win key games.
All right.
First round exit, bro. That's Russell's specialty.
Well, also playoff P.
That wasn't the playoff P year.
They did
The
better.
triple doubles was before playoff P. And you can't blame it all on playoff P.
It was still with playoff P, but they didn't do any better with playoff P. And playoff P went like 2
He
for
wasn't
16.
there for the triple double year.
He had triple doubles for like 3 years in a row.
But like the year where he broke the record
Okay.
for a number of triple doubles.
He wasn't. That
No.
was the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First round exit.
All right. Whatever. At least they made the playoffs.
First round exit, bro. I'd rather not make the playoffs than
Oh,
get kicked
that's-
out of the first round.
All right. So you'd rather the Suns not make the playoffs than make the playoffs and lose in the first round.
Yeah, I want to go at least 2 rounds deep.
All right. I disagree with that.
Give the city some hope. Don't just make it to the playoffs and get crushed by the
Give
Jazz.
the city some hope. Give the city some hope by making the playoffs.
Yeah, but then you lose all the hope when you get swept out of the first round.
All right. Whatever.
Think about it. Would you want to be the Blazers who were a 3 seed who got swept by a fucking 6 seed Pelicans?
Not really. But
Exactly.
I'd rather be the 3 seed than the 9 seed though.
Not if you're going to get swept. What's the point of getting swept out of the playoffs? What good does that do for anybody?
It's a step. Making the playoffs is a step. You know, like, what should they do if they're not going to be a top 4 seed? Just give up.
No, but you got to at least be competitive in the fucking playoffs.
Whatever. This is my NBA pet peeve.
You're just a hater, bro.
Yeah, what? Whatever, dude. Me, the hater.
You just love Russell and KD so much that you can't stand when someone doesn't like them.
No, I just think it's ill-informed.
It's
That's
not ill-informed. I've watched
But
them.
to argue it so passionately is like, it's just incorrect.
I don't know how you do like Russell, bro.
Russell's my other guy.
I don't understand why, dude.
Because
I'm in the team, guys. Yeah, by fucking getting all the stats and not letting anyone else have any shine.
That's not it, dude.
Stat chaser.
They were letting him get those boards probably because they felt for him because the other superstar left. So that kind of his ring chances, like done right there. Once KD left, so they felt for him.
I guess, but I still don't think their ring chances were that high when they were together.
I do, dude. If the last time they were both healthy, in the playoffs. They made the finals.
And lost to the Heat.
When
And
they
then
young.
they made
You
it-
said a young Thunder team.
Yeah, and then they made
Said
it
that.
to the fucking conference to the conference finals, and they lost to the Warriors. You think if they had stayed
Well, they
together
were
in
up 3-1.
Oklahoma City, they could have actually competed with those Warriors year after year?
Yes, the Warriors. They were up 3-1, and then they blew it because Kevin Durant started sucking.
Exactly.
Yeah, but they were up 3-1. It's like they were so close.
Okay, but if they were up 3-1, why did they just finish it out? Because the
That's
Warriors
question
were
I'm
that
looking at
good.
too.
The Warriors were that good.
And then they
bro.
blew it. Then so now he's like LeBron's that good for doing it to the Warriors. LeBron's even better than that because he was down 3-1.
LeBron is 1-4 against the Warriors,
All right,
or 1-3.
is
Doesn't
that
matter.
all we got?
LeBron can't beat the Warriors in the finals unless he has Kyrie to sink a fucking dagger shot for him. I don't think they win that game 7 without Kyrie, dude. Kyrie hit the dagger.
Well, yeah.
Exactly. And then LeBron gets rid of Kyrie, runs him out of town, and then they
No,
never stood a chance
That's
against the
not
Warriors
even. That's
again.
not even what happened.
Yeah,
Kyrie
Kyrie
got
was...
run him out of town.
LeBron wouldn't let him get any shine, so he
Kyrie
wanted to go
left
be a
himself.
star somewhere
It's
else.
not like LeBron wouldn't let him get any shine. It's not LeBron's decision. It's like
kind of
ESPN's
LeBron's decision. Kind of LeBron.
No, it's not.
LeBron is the biggest spotlight whore in the world. Everything LeBron does has to be about LeBron. You know it, bro. He's
LeBron's
always
like kind of.
We talked about this last week when you said, "Would you rather eat SpaghettiOs or be
Yeah, like
quarantined with
being
LeBron?"
quarantined with LeBron would
Because
suck.
everything would be about LeBron.
Not really, dude.
Yeah,
I think
it is,
he
dude.
would just be like
That's how
super
he is.
like. I think it would be annoying, but not because everything has to be about LeBron. But whatever. Is that
LeBron's
it?
the worst, bro. I hate LeBron.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Let us know your thoughts on all these takes. Suave, by the way, you were incorrect in your comment.
No,
Straight up.
Suave, you were spot on.
No, dude. Suave. First
KD
of all,
is not the defender that
I
Kawhi
was
was.
thinking, yeah, he's not the defender that Kawhi was, but he's still a top tier defender. Kawhi's on his own level.
He's not the top tier, dude.
Dude, yeah, he is. And yeah, he is.
No, top
And-
tier
no,
defenders are people like
Ryan
Rudy
said-
Gobert.
Ryan said,
If he's such a top tier defender, how come he's never ever been in the running for Defensive Player of the Year?
he won a Defensive Player of the Year in college. What do
In
you-
college, that's not Defensive Player of the Year. That's
Yeah,
a
and then he
different
got to the
thing.
league, and then he got a bad rep as a defender because he was skinny. But now he is bulked up, and he still has his defensive skills. He can guard all 5 positions. He's got a 7'6" wingspan.
Lots of people have long wingspans, dude.
All right, I was actually gonna say the Celtics were underrated this year, Swap. I was thinking about that today, but you know what? I've changed my mind.
They're like the 3 seed in the East.
Yeah, no, but it's like we don't.
How's
give,
that underrated?
We don't give them any. We don't give them any. Chance of. We haven't given them any chance of making it far or making the finals or anything like that.
That's because the Bucks. If you
But
don't think the
Bucks-
Bucks are the clear-cut favorite out of the East, you're tripping.
Well, they are the clear-cut favorite out of the East.
So
But,
why would we give anyone else a chance?
all right, fine. The Eastern Conference Finals. I don't think we've mentioned the Celtics name there. We usually say Raptors, Bucks, I think. But
Those are the teams.
yeah, all right. That's it.
All right.
Done.
Yeah. Have a good week, folks.